God bless. My name is Aldo Gonzalez, and today I want to take you briefly in a section of the Word that's very important as for the Christian believers, and that's in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. We will take a look especially in one piece of the armor of God that is described here in verse 15, but is commonly, I would say, underestimated. So we'll take a little dive in this. But we'll start in verse 10, and it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil." Verse 12, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places." Now verse 13, it says, "Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day." All right, let's jump into verse 15. It mentions the first one. It says, verse 14, "Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness." Now the third one, verse 15, "And as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace." Now this is very interesting. I was looking in the Greek and the Aramaic, and a lot of definitions for this word. One of them was this: ready, to be ready anytime to share the gospel. Now, another translation for this word in Greek, it also meant for a firm foundation. And it's very interesting when you think about a battlefield. A soldier should always be in a firm foundation in order to be in a fight. Now the word says that our foundation is Jesus Christ. Very interesting. But I would like to take a look in the Aramaic. In the Aramaic, in Mordoc's translation, he says, "Defend your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace." It says, "Defend your feet." Now, I want you to think about this. When it says the armor of God, right? Sometimes we think of it as just the armor of a soldier standing. But think of it as in a battlefield. A soldier's always moving around, fighting, right? Now, back in the day, military, with the Romans, Roman soldiers, the military sandals had spikes on the bottom of the soles that provided traction for terrains. And also they were used as an offense weapon in case they had to kick anyone or step on something. It could be both used as an offense or a defense. Something else is, when you think of a battle, in a battle, fighting with a sword, foot movement is an essential part of a battle tactic. It's very important, especially in fencing as well. We do not want to underestimate this. It's very important for a soldier where to stand, where to put his feet, where he steps, and as well to cover his feet from any attacks. We do not want to be in a position where we're liable. We don't want to be in a position where we're easy prey and caught off guard by the enemy. Remember, the enemy, he comes very subtle, and he only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So we should always be in a watch where we step, how we place our feet. Let's keep reading in this verse. It says in this chapter 6, and we'll read again in verse 13. "Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day." See, this word withstand means to press. And withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm. In order to stand in a battlefield, shoes are an important part of this armor. So remember, guys, watch your ground in the battlefield. God bless.